Hello and welcome to Quiz Class. My name's Ellis and I'll be your host for today's 100-question quiz for baby boomers. This is a trivia quiz. I hope you do well. There's 100 questions. Type your score in the comments at the end of the video. Question 1. How many baby boomers were born in the United States? 26 million, 56 million, or 76 million? The answer is 76 million. 2. What factors contributed to the baby boomer phenomenon? Government incentives for having children, desire and confidence to start families after World War II, or lack of birth control methods? The answer is desire and confidence to start families after World War II. 3. What led to the migration of young families from cities to suburbs? The need for a quieter life, the GI Bill and affordable homes, an increase in crime rates in cities? The answer, the GI Bill and affordable homes. 4. What do people refer to when they use the term longevity economy? Economic impact of the longest living generation in history, the economy of a rapidly aging population, or the economy of a long-lasting recession? The answer is economic impact of the longest living generation in history. 5. What is the ideal family structure associated with baby boomers? Working husband, housekeeping wife and children, working parents with many kids, or working parents and a child or two? The answer is working husband, housekeeping wife and children. 6. What percentage of baby boomers between the ages of 56 and 64 have any type of retirement account? 28.9, 43.4 or 58.1%? The answer is 58.1%. Question 7. Who named the baby boom? It appeared on US newspapers after World War II, it was popularised by a politician, or the term was coined by the US president? The answer is it appeared in US newspapers after World War II. Question 8. When did the baby boom generation occur? 1942 to 1945, mid-1946 to mid-1964, or from 1959 to mid-1983? The answer is mid-1946 to mid-1964. Question 9. How did the baby boom generation impact the education system? Focus was shifted to higher education, scores of new schools were built, or education fell? The answer is scores of new schools were built. Question 10. What industries experienced boom and bust cycles due to the baby boom generation? Businesses targeting specific age groups such as diaper sellers, technology companies such as Apple and Microsoft, or automobile manufacturers? The answer is businesses targeting specific age groups such as diaper sellers. 11. What was a popular way to redeem S&H green stamps? Collecting crossword puzzles, a magazine subscription, or buying a new set of dishes? The answer is buying a new set of dishes. 12. What is a nostalgic symbol for boomers? The theatre, McDonald's, or drive-in movies? The answer is drive-in movies. Question 13. What was the 1960s frenzy known as? Disco fever, Beatlemania, or hippie movement? The answer is Beatlemania. Question 14. What court case ended laws banning interracial marriage? Roe versus Wade, Loving versus Virginia, or Brown versus Board of Education? The answer is Loving versus Virginia. 15. Which TV show featured Evel Knievel performing a famous jump? Wide World of Sports, Motor Circus, or The Mary Tyler Moore Show? The answer, Wide World of Sports. 16. What was the first television programmes that could be watched in colour? The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Premiere, or I Love Lucy? And the answer is Premiere. 17. What was a common practice for mail delivery in the early boomer years? Delivering mail by horseback, delivering mail once a week, or delivering mail twice a day? The answer, delivering mail twice a day. 18. What was a popular technological tool in the past that promised to make long division easier? Slide rules, electronic calculators, or abacus? The answer, electronic calculators. 19. What event marked the beginning of the baby boom in the United States? The Great Depression, the end of World War II, or the Cold War? The answer is the end of World War II. Question 20. How many babies were born in 1946? 3.4 million, 4.7 million, or 5.2 million? The answer is 3.4 million. 21. What was the relationship between the baby boom and the suburban boom? They were unrelated yet coincided. The baby boom delayed the suburban boom, or they went hand in hand? The answer, they went hand in hand. 22. What effect did the suburban baby boom have on women? It had a liberating effect, it improved their safety, or it had a confining effect? It had a confining effect. That's your answer. Question 23. What did some baby boomers begin to fight for as they grew older? Socio-economic and political equality, religious freedom, or consumer rights? The answer, socio-economic and political equality. 24. Which generation is rivaled in size by the baby boomers? Generation Z, Generation X, or Millennials? The answer is Millennials. Question 25. What percentage of baby boomers have children younger than 18 living in their homes? More than a third, more than a half, or more than 2/3? The answer to 25 is more than a third, and we are a quarter of the way through this quiz. 26. Around what percentage of baby boomers provide some form of financial support to their adult children? 40%, 60%, or 80%? The answer is 60%. 27. In terms of life expectancy, how do baby boomers compare with previous generations? Significant improvement, slightly lower, or about the same? The answer is significant improvement. Question 28. What percentage of baby boomers plan to stop working entirely once they reach retirement age? 11%, 25%, or 50%? The answer is 11%. 29. Which generation is 5 times more likely to be infected with hepatitis C? Millennials, Generation X, or baby boomers? The answer is baby boomers. Question 30. How many of the baby boomers were online by the year 2013? 28.9%, 67.7%, or 78%? The answer is 78%. Question 31. Approximately how many foreign-born boomers call America home? 100,000, 1 million, or 10 million? The answer is 10 million. 32. What percentage of baby boomers believe that store brands are an excellent option instead of name brands? 79%, 52%, or 39%? The answer is 79%. Question 33. Which US state has the highest percentage of boomers in its total population? Alaska, California, or Maine? The answer is Maine. 34. What percentage of boomers in Colorado have at least some college education? Just over 19%, just over 49%, or just over 69%? The answer is just over 69%. Question 35. Which novel explores the excesses of the McCarthy era? 1984, Fahrenheit 451, or Animal Farm? The answer is Fahrenheit 451. 36. Which book helped women expand their career and social options? The Feminine Mystique, The Second Sex, or 1984? The answer is The Feminine Mystique. 37. What type of music was more popular amongst baby boomers? Classical music, rock and roll, or country music? The answer is rock and roll. 38. What did many baby boomers protest against? The Korean War, the Vietnam War, or the Cold War? What did many baby boomers protest against? The answer is the Vietnam War. Question 39. What percentage of baby boomers do not follow religion? 12, 42, or 75%? The answer is 42%. Question 40. Are baby boomers more liberal or conservative? Are they more conservative, more liberal, or the third option there is equally liberal and conservative? The answer is more liberal. 41. How have baby boomers impacted the economy? They have caused economic instability, they have decreased consumer spending, or tend to be more financially stable and consumer-oriented. The answer is tend to be more financially stable and consumer-oriented. 42. When will all baby boomers reach traditional retirement age? By 2025, by 2030, or by 2050? The answer is by 2030. 43. What percentage of the population will be retired by 2030 in the United States? 20%, 50%, or 75%? The answer is 20%. Question 44. What is the cultural identifier often associated with baby boomers? The rise of social media, the dot-com bubble, or the counterculture of the 1960s? The answer is the counterculture of the 1960s. 45. What was the name coined for the generation that was the parents of the baby boomers? Millennials, Greatest Generation, or Generation X? Well, the parents of the baby boomers were the greatest generation. I beg to differ. 46. In which countries did baby boomers live through the Cultural Revolution? United States, United Kingdom, or China? The answer is China. Question 47. Which novel is a dystopian survival tale? To Kill a Mockingbird, The Catcher in the Rye, or Lord of the Flies? The answer is Lord of the Flies. Question 48. What is the term used for the generation that is taking care of aging parents and raising children at the same time? The sandwich generation, the midlife generation, or the baby boomers? The answer is the sandwich generation. 49. What percentage of the population in Europe was at retirement age by 2019? 10%, 20%, or 40%? The answer is 20%. 50. Which countries in Europe have the oldest median age? Sweden, Norway, and Denmark, France, Spain, and Greece, or Monaco, Germany, and Italy? The answer is Monaco, Germany, and Italy, and we are halfway through this quiz. 51. Which country in North America has the oldest population? United States, Canada, or Mexico? The answer is Canada. Question 52. What was the primary economic goal of Western Europe and Japan after World War II? Increase government spending ability, increase military and defence budgets, or return to pre-war levels of productivity? And that's the answer, return to pre-war levels of productivity. 53. What was the estimated number of baby boomers living in the United States as of 2019? Almost 52 million, almost 72 million, or almost 92 million? The answer is almost 72 million. 54. What is the term used to describe the period of economic growth and prosperity in Western Europe and Japan after World War II? The Golden Age, the Renaissance, or the Industrial Revolution? The answer is the Golden Age. 55. What was the average unemployment figure in Western Europe in the 1960s? 1.5%, 15%, or 35%? The answer is 1.5%. Question 56. What percentage of the population in Asia will be over the age of 60 by 2050? 5%, 25%, or 50%? And the answer is 25%. Question 57 now. What was the average unemployment rate in the European community by the late 1980s? 1.5%, 9.2%, or 40%? The answer is 9.2%. Question 58. What was the purpose of primary education before the 1960s? Prepare students for life and future careers, prepare students for family and housekeeping, or prepare students for war and politics? The answer is prepare students for life and future careers. 59. What was the effect of the post-war economic expansion on university education? Jobs were chosen over education, university stayed insignificant, or number of students increased? The answer is number of students increased. 60. Which novel addresses the role of politics in Black American life? The Devil Wears Prada, Invisible Man, or To Kill a Mockingbird? The answer is Invisible Man. 61. What is the dominant characteristic of baby boomers? Conformists, non-conformists, or traditionalists? The answer is non-conformists. 62. How do baby boomers differ from previous generations in terms of entertainment, government, politics, and religion? They were not interested in it, they took a different stance on it, or they had similar views passed down by parents. The answer is they took a different stance on it. 63. What phenomenon emerged in the late 1960s around the world? University towns, globalization, or industrialization? And the answer is university towns. 64. What event in 1957 demonstrated to the Americans that their education system had fallen behind? The discovery of DNA, the invention of the computer, or the launch of the Sputnik satellite? The answer is the launch of the Sputnik satellite. 65. What major reforms did science education undergo on President Dwight D. Eisenhower's orders? Replacing all textbooks, shifting education from history to science, or increased funding for education and research? The answer is the increased funding for education and research. 66. What was the central role in mathematics education under the New Math Initiative? Set theory, conceptual abstraction, or arithmetic with bases? The answer is conceptual abstraction. 67. What was one of the consequences of the increasing number of college graduates after World War II? Decreased demand for specialised skills, growing class of cognitive elites, or decline in academic performance? The answer is growing class of cognitive elites. 68. What phenomenon led to political polarisation and social fragmentation? Globalisation, technological advancements, or elite overproduction? The answer is elite overproduction. 69. What was the result of the 100 Flowers campaign in China? Introduction of capitalist reforms, outburst of ideas deemed unacceptable, or increase in postgraduate students? The answer is outburst of ideas deemed unacceptable. 70. Who were some influential people among the boomer generation? William Shakespeare and Leonardo da Vinci, Albert Einstein and Marie Curie, or Bob Dylan and the Rolling Stones? The answer is Bob Dylan and the Rolling Stones. 71. What was the significant characteristic of youth culture during the 1960s and 1970s? Isolationism, socialism, or internationalism? The answer is internationalism. Question 72. What was a common feature in urbanised and industrialised societies in the decades following World War II? Social conformity, political conservatism, or cultural rebellion? The answer, cultural rebellion. 73. What did the counterculture movements of the 1960s demand? Establishment of a new social order, change within the status quo and its limits, or complete destruction of society? The answer, change within the status quo and its limits. 74. What led to a general mayhem and the resignation of Charles de Gaulle as a president in France in 1969? Massive protests and a general strike, peaceful negotiations and compromise, or military coup and overthrow of the government? The answer is massive protests and a general strike. 75. What was the Red Army faction, RAF, in West Germany known for? militant Marxist activists and acts of terrorism, peaceful protests and civil disobedience, or advocacy for social and economic reforms? The answer is militant Marxist activities and acts of terrorism. We are 3/4 of the way through this quiz. Here's question 76. What did many West German youths in the late 1960s view as inhumane and fascist? The West German economic and political systems, the countercultural movements of the time, or the Soviet Union and its communist ideology? The answer is the West German economic and political systems. Some quite long questions and answers here, hope you're keeping up okay. Here's 77. What was the result of the civil unrest of the late 1960s and early 1970s in the United States? The Democratic Party won elections, the Republican Party attracted new votes, or tough policies regarding public security were endorsed? The answer is tough policies regarding public security were endorsed. What events drew huge crowds during the counterculture era? The Woodstock Festival, the Berlin Wall construction, or the Cultural Revolution? And this is question 78. The answer is the Woodstock Festival. 79. When did the hippie trail end? 1969, 1979, or 1989? The answer is 1979. Question 80. How much has life expectancy increased compared to 100 years ago? Increased by 10%, increased by 50%, or nearly doubled? The answer is it's nearly doubled. 81. What percentage of baby boomers aged 65 and older have not retired yet? 15%, 29%, or 48%? The answer is 29%. Question 82. How many baby boomers retired by the third quarter of 2020? About 18 million, nearly 30 million, or more than 50 million? The answer is nearly 30 million. Question 83. What percentage of baby boomers do their groceries online? 8%, 10%, or 18%? The answer is 18%. 84. What is the approximate buying power of baby boomers? $500 billion, $1 trillion, or $2.6 trillion? The answer is $2.6 trillion. 85. What was the new feminist movement primarily intended to address? The concerns of working class women, the concerns of wealthy women, or the concerns of middle class women? The answer is the concerns of middle class women. 86. In which decade did the new feminist movement unfold in the United States? 1960s, 1970s, or 1980s? The answer is 1960s. Question 87. What social changes led to the destabilizing of Japanese men's social standing after World War II? Maintained conflicts, declining marriage rates, or rising birth rates? The answer, declining marriage rates. 88. What was the trend in divorce rates in Denmark, Norway, France, Belgium, and the Netherlands between 1970 and 1985? Decreased significantly, slightly increased, or doubled or tripled? The answer is doubled or tripled. 89. What percentage of baby boomers use Facebook? 28%, 58%, or 78%? The answer is 78%. Question 90. Who said "OK Boomer" in response to another MP's comment? Margaret Thatcher, Hillary Clinton, or Chloe Swarbrick? The answer is Chloe Swarbrick. 91. What did baby boomers invent? The internet, artificial intelligence, or virtual reality? The answer is the internet. 92. What is the stereotype about baby boomers and change? Indifference to change, unwillingness to change, or way too open to change? The answer is unwillingness to change. Question 93. True or false? Donna Reed played Jeannie in I Dream of Jeannie. True or false? If you're not sure, have a guess. You got a 50% chance. The answer is false. Barbara Eden played Jeannie. 94. What percentage of women born in the 1950s in the United States ended their fertile years without giving birth? 10%, 20%, or 30%? The answer is 20%. Question 95. What percentage of baby boomer women gave birth to at least 4 children each? 11%, 27%, or 48%? The answer is 11%. There's only 5 questions left. 96. What were the likely characteristics of baby boomers who had many children? Religious, countercultural, or feminist? The answer is religious. 97. What is the trend of memory loss among seniors in nations where people typically retire late? Faster rate of memory loss, better physical fitness, or slower rate of memory loss? The answer is slower rate of memory loss. Question 98. What is the role of education in the culture conflict? Non-degree holders lean towards peace and tolerance, non-degree holders lean towards conformity and maintaining order, or degree holders tend to favour tolerance and individual rights? The answer is degree holders tend to favour tolerance and individual rights. 99. What event led to the idealisation of youth in the baby boom generation? The experimentation with marijuana and psychedelic drugs, baby boom generation as Time magazine's Man of the Year, or the rise of feminist movements? The answer, baby boom generation as Time magazine's Man of the Year. 100. What do baby boomers mean to the e-commerce site Amazon? Loyal support, endless complaints, or slight increase in income? The answer is loyal support. Here's a bonus question to finish off. What is the most popular social media platform among baby boomers? Let us know the answer in the comments and let us know how many points you scored out of 100. Thanks for playing this quiz. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified on all of our upcoming videos. But there are plenty of videos already uploaded that you can try right now. My name's Ellis and I've been your host today. Thanks a lot for joining us at Quiz Class. We'll see you next time.